The Curse of Oak Island. A second historic Roman artifact and a doable second money pit depart the crew shocked. This week's The Curse of Oak Island noticed the crew uncover yet one more Roman artifact together with a horseshoe with an unbelievable date. And a thriller characteristic is beginning to appear to be a second money pit. My word, there was a terrible lot occurring on this week's episode. Here's a rundown of among the key factors. The guys have really uncovered one other historic Roman artifact. The coin-shaped piece was situated by Gary Drayton and Jack Begley on Lot 5, not removed from the place a Roman coin was found earlier this season. This object was not a coin, however, extra possible, a token or a barter piece. Coin professional and Oak Island Common Sandy Campbell was again within the war room. He mentioned he was 100% certain the token was from historic Rome and dated again to the 5th century AD. Sandy was so certain as a result of he'd seen an identical artifact discovered at a Roman website in England, UK. This all led Marty Lagina to ask what on earth this object was doing, buried toothed underneath the bottom on Oak Island. Sign up for our publication. The guys have been looking out for connections with the island, significantly these involving the medieval order of the Templar Knights. They usually might have one other one right here. The space the place the UK token was discovered is in an area of England that was a part of the Roman Empire till the 5th century, however later grew to become a Templar stronghold. Earlier this season, the crew visited a suspected Templar cave at nearby Royston, England. The historic artifacts have been nearly flying out of the bottom this week. Gary discovered somewhat horseshoe, which isn't very thrilling in itself. He's discovered a whole lot of horseshoes. However, professional blacksmith Carmen Legge dated this one to the 1400s. Carmen additionally defined that this was the oldest horseshoe he had ever seen in Nova Scotia. He additionally mentioned that there aren't any information of horses in Nova Scotia earlier than 1670. Thereby, this discovery might rewrite historical past. Further to that, Carmen defined that this shoe was for a commander's horse or a status horse versus a workhorse. Again, what on earth is this artifact doing on Oak Island? In the meantime, archaeologists Laird Niven and Alex Lagina set about examining a brand new characteristic consisting of stones positioned in a circle with a despair within the center, and they assumed they might have discovered a second money pit. The pair took a few measurements and located it was 13 feet vast, the very same width as the unique money pit. And the fellows additionally suspected it is perhaps a part of a lot wider construction, which can stretch underground. Halleck speculated that possibly this characteristic was the primary try at developing the money pit. Laird went additional, suggesting it might be a prototype. Laird is normally very sober of character, and by no means jumps to assumptions or conclusions. However, he was left flabbergasted by this characteristic. Neither of the two vocalized outright what many viewers have been probably pondering. Might this be a second undiscovered money pit? Also, final evening, we realized that the Fellowship could be embarking on one other area journey. This time, they'll be inspecting a set of caves beneath the Italian city of Osimo. Italian researcher Emiliano Sacchetti is primarily carrying on the work of Zena Halpern, investigating the hyperlinks between the Templar Knights and Oak Island. But intriguingly, he's additionally retrieved a map of the Osimo cave that appears to characteristic a cavern formed just like the 14th century lead cross found on Oak Island.